Hello there, everybody. It's Angelic Empress here again. I just wanted to do a little pick a card reading for you guys. So I'm just going to pull some cards, or I'm going to shuffle pull three piles of cards and then have you guys pick which one you feel drawn to, and then I'll read the messages from them. Again, so it's Angelic Empress, so this is just for the collective. And I just wanted to do, a little something just because I am still new to YouTube. I've just only done my first readings for January for all the zodiac signs. And now I'm just going to do this pick a card reading, and I hope that you guys will resonate. Please let me know if you do, and I'll leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you could. I would appreciate it. It's just for fun, and I hope that you enjoy it. Okay, so just 1 second, guys. Okay, guys. So these are the cards that I've picked here for you. Just take a look here, just to see which ones you feel you're drawn to. There's a crystal on each of them: tiger's eye, amethyst, and chameleon. So just take a few minutes, see which card it is you feel drawn to. Okay, so I will start with this one, and I'll put these to the side. Okay, so if you chose pile 1, so pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, with the chameleon, you have the King of Cups. So I do feel like maybe if this is either your energy or somebody around you, there's somebody here that has a lot of love right now. Either you or the other person around you. There's a good, like a feeling of being, feeling trust, and your feeling like your heart is very open, and your mind is very open to either a person or a situation. So there's a lot of love surrounding this. This could be somebody, if it's not yourself, or if it's you or someone else, it's someone who's very respected, very compassionate, either a father figure, it could be an older man, not necessarily like a young person, but somebody maybe 30s to 40s and up. I feel like this is someone who has a good heart, but may not always necessarily express themselves. Like they might hold back a little bit how they feel. But there's definitely a lot of love here. So I do feel like this particular situation is somebody who's feeling very happy, who is probably very much in love right now. Either, again, yourself, or this could be someone around you. And again, this can be male or female energies, okay, because it is a general reading. I'm going to pull a few clarifiers on these, just to see if we can get a few more messages as well. So this could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So if any of you that picked this are Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, well, that's great. It might resonate with you more. But again, this could be anybody's energy that holds the type of qualities that the King of Cups would. Very caring, compassionate, respectful person. Someone that you can trust. Someone that will give you like heartfelt advice. There could be that maybe somebody is doing some charity work or volunteer work right now. Somebody, with a really big heart. I see that this could be someone who's, or a situation where if this is your card, that you could be doing charity work, volunteer work somewhere. Like you give a lot to help out people, to go out and help others. Even just your neighbors, or even just, anybody that needs you, you're always there for them. I see this as somebody like that, or somebody surrounding you like that. Okay, someone may have had a situation happen recently, or in either now or in the recent past, where this could be happening, where there was kind of like a shakeup surrounding you, or somebody that you cared about a lot. And maybe this was regarding a legal matter. Or it could have just been a situation where things were not right, things were not being fair. And there could have been some communication or some truth that had come out surrounding this situation where there's a lot of love. There's a situation where there's a lot of love and a lot of feelings here, and there was a shakeup. There may have been, things may not have been feeling balanced, and there was a lot of work that needed to be put into a situation and a lot of communication. But I do feel like whatever this shakeup was, I think there was a lot of communication over this shakeup, whatever the situation was. There was a lot of communication that came in, and somebody came in to make things right, whatever that tower moment was. It could have been that somebody wasn't telling the truth, they were keeping something hidden, and then they came in to kind of tell you something that just surprised you and shook you up. I don't think that it was something really bad, but it could have been something really good. It could have been that someone came in and they wanted to they speak their truth to you. It could be that this King of Cups that was holding back, that has a lot of love, finally decided to open up and express their feelings because they wanted to be fair and right, because probably you were expressing so much to them, and maybe you were feeling like it wasn't balanced and there wasn't enough emotions and feelings being communicated back. And so things didn't feel balanced. But I think this person came in to express their feelings to you, that they want to dedicate themselves to you, and that they want to work really hard on possibly a relationship with you, being committed to you. And so they came in to kind of express this to you. And maybe this person had other choices, or they hadn't yet decided that they wanted to be in a relationship with you. So they were kind of like balancing and not making that decision, but and they were holding back a little bit, but they decided to come in. This was something that they were a little bit slow with. They maybe needed to work on themselves, or they might have been really busy with their work, working on projects at work, or just really, busy surrounding their work. This could be you or the other person. So they were holding back a little bit, and things just didn't feel fair, but I think this is more so like someone coming in and shaking things up with communication and truth about feelings and about wanting to be really committed to this relationship and dedicated. And it shakes you up because it's something that you don't expect. But I do see that it's going to bring a lot of balance. I mean, there could be some kind of legal matters here that was going on that was, creating a big shakeup in a tower moment as well. And there was a lot of work being put into whatever this legal matter was, whether you were working hard on it or going to court and having to put a lot of time into this, and things work out in your favor, and there's a lot of happiness and good that come out of this legal matter. So it could be something like that, or again, someone coming in with some truth, some truthful communication about their feelings, something that was being held back from you, and that letting you know that they want to put the effort into being in a relationship with you, dedicated to the connection and committed to it. And it's something that you probably have been waiting a long time to hear. And they finally come in with that communication. And I do believe it's going to lead to, a lot of happiness. And it could be that there's maybe possibly even a marriage that could come of this. Or this could be in a marriage that there was a little bit of lack as far as someone expressing their feelings and the other one didn't feel balanced. So I do see something like that in regards to this particular situation here. So I mean, that's pretty good. Okay, so if you picked number 2 with the amethyst, let's see here. Okay, so this is the Knight of Swords. So there could have been a lot of fast movement happening here right now in a situation. Maybe something that was taking a long time to move forward. Finally, you start to see that whatever situation or events that are going on in your life, they start to speed up and things start to move forward quickly. There may be like decisions that you need to make, or you may need to go over and review any kind of options that you have. Maybe there could be some things that you're working on and you've got to come up with some creative solutions for this right now. So you're really, thinking really hard, having to be decisive in regards to a situation. But I do think this is also something moving forward very quickly, very unexpectedly. Someone could be coming towards you very quickly, and coming in to communicate some kind of truth to you. This could be something that maybe they're a little bit guarded. Maybe they're, a little bit on guard and coming towards you. So it could be maybe harsh communication. But I'll pull some more cards on that as well, just to see what other messages we can get. So this is just going to be for like this week, for the week of January. Well, you know what? When I did meditate on the card, so it could be for the week of this week coming up, January 20th to the 24th. But again, these energies can be past energies or even, present or even future energies coming. Well, this is like somebody who's really busy, who, doesn't really I feel like I'm picking up on that this is someone who's just really busy on the go all the time. They don't stop. They've got a lot of projects on the go. They're working really hard on things. They have a lot of options and just a lot of stuff going on in their life right now. And right now it's just like things are just moving really forward for them really fast. Or again, you are going towards somebody with some kind of to communication, or someone's coming towards you to communicate to you. I'm just kind of clarifying a little different for each one of the piles, just to be a little bit more creative with the messages that come out. Okay, nothing wants to come. Let's see. One more shuffle, and if not, then I'll just take it. Okay. I think that maybe there was a situation where someone might have been really busy, had a lot of things going on, had a lot of choices and options going on in their life. It could be whether it's job and just family and just a lot going on. And I think also that this person may have been somebody who had gone through something recently, either in the recent past or just in the past, that created a little bit of walls up for them. And I think that they had a little bit of this guarded energy in regards to you. I think that they needed to take a little bit of a time out, and there may have been someone who pulled away and kind of retreated a little bit to take a time out, because I think they needed to just kind of go through some things in their mind, kind of get a little bit of clarity on all these thoughts and just maybe feelings or just even illusions that they had in their mind. Again, if it's you or somebody else around you, I think someone was very confused and unsure about whether or not they should come towards you. And that's because they had some healing that they needed to do. This person may have had even some kind of medical or physical healing that they needed to go through. And just because they were so busy and they had a lot going on, they may have had some kind of health issues that they needed to take a time out and rest and heal. And so they were just kind of protecting themselves to get better. But this could also be more so of a mental, emotional kind of wounds that they needed to heal and take the time out. It could be that they met you and there was these feelings, but the walls were up, and so they really couldn't come towards you the way that they wanted to. But I think they took this time out to heal, to work through any illusions, confusions, whatever the thoughts that were going through their mind, so that they could come towards you. And I think that now that's what's happening, is they're coming towards you, or may have very recently come towards you very quickly, rushed in, unexpectedly, kind of caught you off guard, coming towards you with a lot of passion. very confident in wanting to approach you. I believe that they now know what they want, and before they were a little confused. And I think that they look at you as somebody that's very solid, stable, and grounded. Somebody that they feel that potentially could be their husband or wife. And I think that now they want to start over. And I think that you might have had a start with this person, and I think it stayed very um, in a very new phase. Like it hadn't been able to pick up and move to another level. And I think that's because they needed to retreat and kind of heal so that they could put these walls down. And I believe that's what they've done. They've worked through whatever confusions and fears and illusions that they've had. And now they feel much more confident and they know what they want. And they're very passionate about you. And they want to come in and offer you something stable, solid, and grounded. And I think with this, Ace of Wands, they want a restart. They're very excited and very passionate about having a new start with you. And I think you both feel this way. So I do see something like that. But I think someone was a little guarded and had their walls up. But they realized, after taking this time out and being able to work through some fears, that they can now come towards you. This could be something that's been going on for maybe 7 months, 7 weeks, or maybe since July, something like that. So I don't know if that's one of your situations, if that resonates with you, but that's the messages that I got there. So for the third card, we have Tiger's Eye for the crystal, and we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so with this card, you all know the Seven of Swords. It can mean different things. And I think that, there could be some kind of deception. There could have been some sneakiness going on, maybe somebody not telling the truth, or cheating, lying. But this could also be that there is situations where people are just holding back and not being honest about something, whether it's their feelings or but there's just some kind of sneakiness surrounding this. But I'm going to pull some cards just because this can mean so many different things depending on what other cards we get with it. Okay, so I think maybe I see that there could possibly be that there was someone who could have been juggling. They could have had you or somebody else that they were dealing with, and they may not have been honest about this. It could be that there was some kind of deception going on with somebody juggling more than one person. And I think that this situation was that somebody was waiting for things to move forward. Someone was waiting kind of like for their ships to come in, but there was a delay, and things weren't moving forward. And I think it's because there was some kind of juggling going on. It could be that this I think created somebody to be very upset and very angry right now. Someone is very cold right now. They're holding back. They're not speaking. Or if they're speaking, it's not in the nicest way. And I feel this could be you, or if it's the other person, it's the person that felt betrayed, that is very cold right now. They've kind of like, they've got their guard up now. They know about this. I think you probably already know that there's some kind of deception and juggling that was going around. If you pick this card and this makes sense, resonates with you, you found out about this, or you knew about some kind of deceit and juggling that left things not being able to move forward, or things coming in. There was a delay and there was a pause because of this situation. And now you're cold and uh, not happy. This person is feeling very hurt. They're very angry and upset about this situation. It's been really hard and really heavy for this person. And again, I mean, I have the Seven of Swords right here. They're like third-party situations. So what I think is happening here, I think that there's a situation coming to an end here. I think with the Death card, that someone found out about cheating, lying, or juggling, whether it was cheating or just someone had, two choices and they weren't being honest about it, which was not allowing this situation or relationship to move forward. And someone got very upset about this. Either there's going to be a transformation in this connection. It's been really heavy and hard. It's been someone's, was determined maybe to have this relationship, but maybe somebody there was a transformation and a reconciliation, and someone worked really hard on the connection, walked away from this type of energy, and now there's a fresh start. But I think if that's happening, you already have started the process and this has already happened. So it could be that case for somebody, but someone is still kind of holding back a little bit. And if this is a situation where you have worked on a betrayal and someone that was juggling and some kind of deceit, and you've transformed the connection, and it was very hard. It was very heavy to do this. It was very hard to kind of reconcile the situation, but you managed to be able to walk away and move forward. Someone still may be a little bit holding on to something. And I think this card is saying if that's your situation, that you need to, let go of what no longer serves you, whatever that energy is you've been holding on to in regards to this betrayal. If you've decided to work through it and reconcile the situation, you need to be able to let go of this in order to move away from that energy and move forward to calmer waters. Okay, that's just one particular part. But I think for some, or maybe many of you, what's happening here is somebody knows about this deceit, this betrayal, juggling that didn't allow the connection to move forward, and they've decided to put an end to this connection. It was too hard and too heavy to bear, even though they were determined, but they're determined to be happy. They're determined to celebrate in their life. So they are not going to, they're going to walk away from that third party energy. They're going to walk away from all the rough waters, the hard times, and move forward to calmer waters and happier times. So I do believe that, and that cycle is going to end. And either this has happened, you've already ended this cycle, put it to an end, and you've started to plant the seeds in something new. Whether that be that you're focusing on yourself, either somebody could be investing and working hard into a new home, or this could be also a job. But this could also be that you've met somebody else. If this is your situation and you've put an end to this betrayal, and you put an end to that, and you've walked away from that situation, you may also still be holding on a little bit to this energy. And even though you're moving towards calmer waters and happier times, I think this card might be saying that you also need to release what no longer serves you and let go of that, because it may be blocking as well something. But this may not be for everybody, but I do see that this is a situation here. So hopefully you resonated with these. It's just my first pick a card reading, so I'll try to do more of these, and as I do, I'll get better with them and figure out, what's the best ways to do it. But this was just a quick one for now, in between the January readings and then the February ones, which I'll probably start this week. So I hope you liked it, and if you did, please let me know in the comments what you thought about these, and any advice or that you have for me, what that you think would work better, or what you guys would enjoy. Let me know. I'd love to be able to do something for you that you guys would like. And if you could also please like and subscribe. Again, I'm new to YouTube, and if you've watched my other videos that I just put up the last couple of weeks, I mentioned that I was brought to YouTube a few years ago when I was kind of going through a hard time, and I was looking at videos on YouTube so that I could connect or kind of like get some kind of support and comfort during those times. But then I came across the tarot readings, and I felt so much comfort for them. I've always been very intuitive and very psychic, and I just felt very connected with those readings. And as time went on, I was very drawn to them and decided to learn it myself. And I just felt that that was kind of my destined path, to learn the tarot, as well as numerology and astrology. And already having that intuitive and psychic ability, I felt like this was definitely something that was meant for me. And I just wanted to be able to reach out to people and help them the way that I felt comforted during my hard times when I was brought on my spiritual journey. And so I do hope that I can help you guys if there's, times that hard times that you're going through, and this might bring you a bit of comfort, or just kind of help you get a little bit more clarity on whatever it is that you're going through right now in your life. So thank you again for coming to my channel and taking a look at this reading. And again, I hope that you liked it. And if you did, if you could please like and subscribe, that would be great. And I would appreciate it so much. And if you would like a private reading, all my information will be listed below. And again, you can check out the monthly readings for January for all the zodiac signs. Thank you guys so much, and have a great night.